Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like there's this invisible ceiling holding you back, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't break through. Maybe you've got a dream, a big, audacious goal, but a tiny voice in your head keeps whispering, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? I get it. We've all been there, but I am here today to tell you something you desperately need to hear. You are capable of so much more than you think. Think about it. Every single thing you've learned to do in your life, from walking and talking to riding a bike or ACing a test, started with you not knowing how. You started as a beginner, clumsy and uncertain. But you tried. You fell. You got back up. And you tried again. You didn't let the initial struggle define your potential. So why, as adults, do we let that fear of being a beginner stop us from trying new things? We see the finish line, but we're terrified of the starting block. That voice of doubt isn't your reality. It's just a collection of old fears, past failures, and maybe even the limiting beliefs of others that you've accidentally absorbed. It's a protective mechanism that's trying to keep you safe in your comfort zone. But here's the thing about your comfort zone. Nothing amazing ever grows there. True growth, real, life-changing progress, happens just outside of it. It happens when you take that one extra step you thought you couldn't take. Let me share a quick story. There was a study where two groups of people were asked to make pottery. The first group was told they'd be graded on the quality of their work. They had to make one perfect pot. The second group was told they'd be graded on quantity. The more pots they made, the better their grade. Can you guess which group ended up producing the highest quality pots? It was the quantity group. Why? Because while the quality group was paralyzed by the fear of imperfection, the quantity group was just making stuff. They were practicing, experimenting, failing, and learning with every single pot they threw. They weren't focused on being perfect. They were focused on doing, and in the process of doing, they achieved excellence. This is a powerful lesson. Your potential isn't some fixed, predetermined amount. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. You don't discover your limits by thinking about them. You discover them by pushing past them. You might think you can only run a mile, but if you push yourself to run just one more block, and then another, the next day, you'll soon find that a mile was just a mental barrier, not a physical one. So what's that one thing you've been putting off? That business idea, that creative project, that conversation you're scared to have. I want you to start small, just like the pottery group. Focus on quantity over quality at first. Just sew up. Write one page, even if it's bad. Make one phone call. Do 5 minutes of that workout. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to build momentum. To prove to that doubt and voice in your head that it's wrong. With every small action, you're not just getting closer to your goal. You're rewriting the story you tell yourself about what you're capable of. Remember, the person you are today is not the person you have to be tomorrow. Your past does not define your future. The only thing standing between you and your incredible potential is the belief that it's out of reach. So, take a deep breath. Acknowledge the fear, thank it for trying to protect you, and then politely tell it you're going to try anyway. Because the world is waiting for what you have to offer, and you are so much more ready than you think. You've got this. Thanks for watching today. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiration. Let me know in the comments what you're going to start working on. See you next time.